Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk.
Getting down with Fresh Out. You tuned into another Prison Talk. And, you know, I'm always trying to give you guys game on staying out of trouble. You know, some people say if you're going to do your dirt, do it by yourself. Well, how about avoid doing the dirt altogether so you don't get yourself caught up in a situation?
No, you're good.
Just tell the truth, the real truth, what you seen, what you know. They got it on video. Real shit, just tell the truth, dog. Not the other bullshit, just tell the truth, dog. They got it on video. When Mookie went live, they know that. They seen us at Slugger House. They seen us leave Slugger House. So basically,
we're trying to be real with you, okay? I told you it took a little while, and
they followed it, bro.
All right.
I followed that on the back end. Just tell the truth, bro. Real shit. Just tell the truth. Who you seen put it in there, all that. Just tell the truth. I gotta get you home, man. I really don't supposed to have you down here, you know that. It's bringing tears in my eyes because you in here, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? Handle that. I love you, man. Love you too. Y'all too, man. Hey, whatever y'all can do to get us home tonight, I want to take him home.
okay, I got you. Well, like I told you, we still got to work through everything. You know, your honesty and your cooperation goes a long way. Like I told you, okay? So
just tell the truth, bro. I love you, man. Love you too.
It's garbage, man. There's no future in it. It's done. It's not like it was in the 80s or even the early 90s. There's cameras everywhere, recording devices. Technology is just at a whole nother level, and it's just over with, man. People are telling. They got dudes in the hood who are talking all this high-power shit. They get caught up. They're telling. Nobody wants to leave the streets for not even 6 months, not even 30 days. These dudes do not want to go do time. And it doesn't matter if they got caught by themselves. They want to find a way to get out so they can get back out there to them pills and whatever female they dealing with. It's just not any good, man. And it's sad that a lot of these so-called gangster rappers endorse jail like it's a badge of honor. They're basically jail commercials, prison commercials, your ops and this and that, and they talk all this high power shit, but they don't tell you about the other side. You're in there, you got to deal with the racism, you got to deal with all the shit these guys talk about, all the white man, this and that. They get in there, white men running the guard. A lot of them in some of these prisons, all guards running the system. You're looking in your booty holes, telling you get against the wall, lift your nuts up, lock it down. You talk all this shit, but you put yourself right in a slavery condition, right in a situation of oppression. And it's not just white man, it's black man, it's Mexican man, it's Asian man, it's whoever's working there to take care of their family is telling you what to do, and you got to listen. You can be mad and angry all you want because you got caught, but that's the bottom line. So if you don't want somebody that's not your mother or your dad telling you what to do, watch yourself out there and don't get caught up in doing the bullshit, man. That's all I can say, A lot of people, have this fantasy, and the biggest thing to me is the misconception. Even when these guys talk about, it wasn't that serious. I just was stealing out of this store, stealing over here. Well, do you ever see those people who are selling fruit flowers, stuffed animals, ices on the side of the freeway, on the side of the street, you know, grilling up food. How hard would it be for maybe 4 or 5 of the homies to put in a little bit of money to get a little cooker and get a little tent, set that thing up, cook some hot dogs or hamburgers in the hood and make some money? How hard would it be? You would have right there. I mean, everybody else is doing it. They're not paying rent for commercial space. They're cooking right on the side of the street or by a highway. How hard would it be for you guys to do that rather than trying to steal and then resell something and risk getting caught, and then you're stealing stuff and you're not getting that much money for it? You're not. You steal what? You steal what? Smash and grab. You steal a bunch of watches. You know, you give them to the big homie. Maybe you got a couple grand. Bro, you could have made that if you would have had your own little spot flipping burgers and hot dogs, and you're your own boss. And you're building a brand. Or a couple of you guys could have got together and start pressing up shirts, or, you know, you could have put in and started a detail business, automotive detail business, anything, pressure washing business. But you want to stay in the streets. You want to continue to be a victim, blame somebody else for your conditions. And it's hard. We know if you visualize it, you can make it even harder. Oh man, that could be your reality. Life is hard. Or you could be like, you know what? Life is opportunity. I'm going to use this opportunity to find other people who think outside the box and who are looking to be entrepreneurs, and I'm going to link up with them. You got to make choices, man. You don't want to be in a situation like this cat right here. Dude talking about tell him everything. They got the video, you know. He in here, he's basically working with the police. And rule number 1 is you don't talk to the police. They're there to basically put you in jail. Keep your mouth shut. If you don't know the law, the less you say, the better. Access speak to an attorney. That's it. You don't try to argue and create conflict. Just keep your mouth shut. But literally, they got dudes like this in every city around the country that look like you, whether bald head, dreads, braids, whatever the case may be. And these dudes work for the police. We just did a video with the homie Dino. Went to YA for 10 years, and come to find out when he got out, it was the big homie who was all through his paperwork telling on him. And the big homie the whole time been out chilling. And then when he gets out, it's like, oh man, so happy to see you, man. Blah, 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 blah. He didn't even know the dude had told on him until he went back to try to clean up his record and seeing his name all through his paperwork. These dudes, man, the big homie, this homie, man, that shit is garbage, man. That shit is garbage. They have you out here on these missions, doing stupid shit, ruining your life when you could be building a future, man. And that's all I'm saying. I've been through the system. I wasn't no super rider up in doing all this. I handled my business with nobody pressing me, doing shit to me. But I'm going to tell you, it was some shit. And if you don't want to be around shit people and shit conversation, stay your ass out of jail, man. Find you some intelligent people you can learn from, a mentor, somebody who can give you some game. So that way you ain't got to be in a situation in a room like this with a couple of officers or detectives with this buster ass ninja trying to convince you to go ahead and tell on yourself and tell on whoever else you need to tell on. You know, be a hood informant. And then put you back out there and then let you run around and then have you on a leash, and every time they need some information, they pull you in. And it's at every level. This shit it's not just on the streets. They do it in some organized crimes. They do it all type of places, man. It's not just the streets. So don't think that, oh man, no, they're doing it, and these white collar cats is doing it too, busting their homies because they don't want to leave their wife and their kids after they done stole a bunch of money. They wear wire. They get their homies caught up. They do it too. The white collar dudes. It's no different. Everybody, these guys, it's just a game. It's garbage, man. Get you somebody, you know, that isn't with the bullshit, that's a positive role model, you know, get you a family, man, and leave this shit is garbage, man. But the homies gonna tell, man. The homies gonna tell. And, you know, and dudes is like steady endorsing that gang stuff and telling you, man, that shit is garbage. What is it getting you? What 401k, what pension plan, What are you getting from this shit? What property do you inherit to pass down to your kids? What mailbox checks, what residual income, what benefits are you getting from represent? What are you getting? What are you getting, man? The trick bag is, if you become successful and then that's what you keep promoting, you're promoting younger people who don't have a sense of that you are commercial. They're not commercial, so they're going to jail. Commercial, you're making money on a platform for Hollywood. Non-commercial, you're in the streets and it's real and you get arrested and go to jail for bullshit. I'm just saying, man, I try to lace you guys up. I'm not trying to preach to you. You do what you want to do, man, but I've lived a life and I don't brag about it. I don't glorify it. And I'm just telling you that there's other ways, other things to do, man. And it's up to you if you want to elevate yourself, man.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in.
Fresh Out Ministries, we're doing a new program where we're doing a takeover of a mom pop cafe or restaurant, and we're doing a pay it forward. So we're going to offer free meals at this particular restaurant or cafe, mom pop, for a certain amount of time, and we are asking that you make a donation to pay it forward so that we can continue doing this program for other mom pop restaurants and cafes, because we know that it's hard times out here. You have a lot of people that talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. And so we're actually walking the walk. We've been doing it for over 11 years on social media. We've been getting shadow banned. We've been getting demonetized. So we want to give back, and this is our way of giving back to helping everybody through these trying times with this economy. A lot of churches, they got $100 billion, and you don't see them out here helping the people who are in times of need, but they're still taking in the form of donations. But how's it helping the community? We want to build a community sense where we help each other. We can all overcome. You can't sit around waiting for somebody to save you. You got to save yourself. And this is the way you do it. So by us being able to do these takeovers with Fresh Out Ministries, with the mom pop restaurants and cafes, we want to build a film, talk to you guys, get your feedback on what's going on right now in society. Hopefully you guys find it in your heart to donate. This donation, which is a pay it forward, will allow us to do other mom pops around the country eventually. But right now we're going to be in Southern California and Los Angeles, Orange County. So hey, reach out to your local businesses there. And if you are out of town in another area and you would like us to come there, if you provide the necessary means, we will come there also and do the same pay it forward. But right now, hey, if you're in locally in Los Angeles, Orange County, hit us up, freshoutseries@gmail.com. You can also make a donation on our link tree on our Instagram at Fresh Out Series.